Welcome to Uncut Glass Pictures. This is my first video for 2020. It's actually a Valentine's video, but I wanted to share with you a lot of these stained glass pictures I made in 2020. As promised in 2019, I was going to use stained glass. This first one, actually, it's the first one I made for 2020. This is actually Dancing in the Moonlight. People tend to like Dancing in the Moonlight. Taking up some of the suggestions that they like a more cleaner frame, and I still like the gaudy frames, but this one here is actually a more clean frame. As you can see, this is all stained glass. Everything is stained glass versus what I used to use in the past was actually uncut mirrors. Moving to my next one here that I created, the second stained glass picture I created for 2020 is going to be this Market Day 1. This is Market Day 1, strictly using stained glass pictures, and I'm taking suggestions. People tend to like colors, and we'll be using more colors moving in 2020. I also wanted to take a minute here just to give a shout out to some of my supporters. I would say 80% of my supporters are out of state. But for the supporters that I have in Florida, I have actually, I would say, three, maybe four main supporters. These are people that appreciate the art that I'm doing, and these are people that actually not only purchase art, but also help me push the business that I'm trying to do. The first person I want to recognize, a good friend of mine, his name is Neil Whittington. Neil is one of my first supporters from last year when I started really getting serious about this, when he actually purchased one of my first pieces made out of shattered mirrors. Moving to my next pictures over here, as you can see, some people that will follow me remember the Running Man 1, remember the Running Man 2. This is actually the Running Man 4. This is a combination of stained glass and actually mirrors. This is nothing but broken pieces that I used to create what I visualized. Moving to my next piece over here. This is my ballerina. Seemed like a lot of people like the ballerina, and I did a piece of ballerina work that's now in Maryland, and she was one of my supporters. But getting back to the supporters back in Florida, I want to give a big shout out to Melissa Jane. Melissa, she actually helped publicize, promote a lot of local businesses in Florida. Melissa, thanks for your support. I will continue to supporting you and all that you have done. I also want to give a shout out to Crystal Jaden. Crystal was, she's also an artist. Crystal gave me the opportunity to actually display some of my work in the Uncommon Gallery. The Uncommon Gallery was where I was able to do some of my first pieces, and she was really behind me. Crystal, we haven't spoken in a while. Big shout out to you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for that platform you gave me back in 2019. Moving to my next picture, this is actually the Market Day number 2. Market Day number 2 is actually, I've been getting a lot of positive response from Market Day 2. People like the colors. I can't wait to finish Market Day 3. There's actually a Market Day 3 coming in the pipeline, and that one is going to be off the top. This one here is actually going to be raffled off into another one of my big supporters. Her name is Paula Scott. Paula Scott, I don't know what a lot of people in Florida would do without you. You actually support a lot of people. Paula Scott, she's the president of the PS Outreach Center in Florida. As a matter of fact, speaking about Paula Scott, she have an event coming up on the 1st of February, Forever Young. This party is going to be awesome. I'm going to be there. Anybody need information, they can get in touch with Paula at the PS Youth Outreach Center, Inc. And the Forever Young is going to be doing a big birthday bash. It's going to be at the 7801 Benedict Hall in Plantation. Paula, you always put on a great event. This event also is going to be sponsoring and raising money for women in distress. So Paula, she's behind a lot of these foundation. Matter of fact, Paula, she have another job, but she's always working on Saturdays on a day off, taking care of underprivileged kids. Big shout out to you, Paula Scott. The last picture that I made that I feel that I wanted to kind of zero in on was this Dancing in the Moonlight. This one here, Dancing in the Moonlight, this is Dancing in the Moonlight number 4. Dancing in the Moonlight 3 will also be raffled off in that big event Paula Scott is sponsoring. And I just wanted to come back with this one here. I've been getting a lot of positive response in this one. Though it's a little abstract, it's still, people still tend to appreciate it. And kind of that's where I'm going. You see where I'm going in terms of these colors, in terms of the combination. You will be seeing some glass and some shattered stained glass with that combination. I think that's where we're going. People also refer to me trying to get a professional video. I will say that my daughter here is doing a wonderful job doing the video here in my backyard. We appreciate all the support I've been getting. Again, to all the supporters and all the ones that supported me back in 2019, I'm going to be there for you, and keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for your time, and you have a great day.